one thing I've learned in, 40 years in tech, from the 80s till today, is that everything gets replaced at some point.
Right.
Or almost everything gets replaced at some point. A
Yeah.
better version of almost everything comes out. Whether it's BlackBerry giving way to iPhone, giving way to Android,
Yeah.
whether it's, Craigslist giving way to, Facebook marketplace.
Yeah.
There's always going to be competition.
There was a
Now,
time
some
when
things will
people were like Friendster and MySpace. That's it. There's never going to be
Yes.
another social network after Friendster and MySpace.
Right. So it's not heresy to say something will come along that's better. Now, what you have to understand is what time frame and how long does the network effect last? Because there are moats in technology. One of the moats in technology is brand. Okay. AOL had a great brand for a while. You said online, it meant AOL. But then sometimes the performance and the actual better mousetrap is what is defensible. That would be the internet and broadband. Sometimes it's the combination of, the brand, the network effect, like Uber or DoorDash, right? They have like a massive network effect, more drivers, more restaurants on DoorDash, et cetera. So you have to ask yourself, with the game of Bitcoin, are we at that point, whatever number of years later, 14, 15 years later, that a better version could come along that would be more exciting? Now, when I say it's better, I think it's better at an incentive system to provide value to consumers, to businesses. That's what I think it's better at. And I think all that compute will at some point, let's say, Lon, Templar provides a better use case for compute and transport on the internet than Bitcoin does. What do you think Bitcoin miners will do? They'll take 10% of their compute and they'll move it over to Templar or to another subnet and say, okay, yeah, let me see if I can make more money here. That's the rational thing to do. I think that's the moment that we're in right now, is that people are going to start looking at their infrastructure and say, hey, maybe I should put infrastructure, bandwidth, storage, compute towards this project.
I feel like that's another disconnect that's happening here. A lot of people, they're seeing you talk about Tau is so interesting. I like all these subjects. And they assume that you're doing the pump and dump meme coin rug pull trick, which is like, like Hawk Tuah girl starts a coin, they start selling the coin, but then before anybody else gets a chance to sell, she dumps all of her coins and then makes the money and then walks away. And that's the sort of classic rug pull. But that's not what's going on with Tau, because these are all projects. They all have like a goal. They're all using the blockchain technology to actually accomplish something. So it's not exactly the same as what we've seen.
And
with
it's not a diss towards Bitcoin.
Right.
It's not a diss towards Bitcoin, but I do think like every technology tends to have an arc, right?
Sure.
And, you see that in non-commercial projects, I will say, are different, so HTTP or the World Wide Web or FTP, like some things are open source Linux. So they're very different and they can continue on for very long periods of time, multiple decades. And as you know, I'm obsessed with a lot of technologies, including my applaud pin. It's time for us to applaud. Golf clap. Applaud. As you can see here, I have it on my t-shirt. How did I get it on my t-shirt? I didn't use the clip you usually see me use when I'm wearing a suit. Well, I'm in Tahoe, so I'm not suited up. It has a magnetic one, so you can put it right behind you. Then, Alex, I got you on the applaud train. I'm recording my applaud right now. So if I have any ideas, like, I should go to the emergency room and get my pinky, which I dislocated playing basketball yesterday, and make sure I send a note, I can do that. And you just flashed your applaud, Alex, and you're using the attachment that lets you wear it like a wristband. Which is kind of cool too. It's totally privacy first because you have a button, you press it, the red light goes on. Everybody knows what you're doing. For meetings, it's amazing. People say, well, why wouldn't you just use your phone? Getting your phone out, opening an app, starting it, closing it. Okay, all that's great. It's going to take you 30 seconds, a minute. Whereas here, you just press the button, 1 second or less, and you're recording. And it's got multiple microphones on it. And the battery lasts forever. And if your phone's in your bag or your jacket and you're skiing, but you want to leave it on like a lunatic all day, Alex, I just leave it on when I'm skiing. And I just talk to myself when I'm skiing alone. If I ever go down in a tree well or whatever, it'll be my last will and testament.
Didn't we just talk about you not skiing alone anymore like 10 days ago? It wasn't that far back, man.
But anyway, we have a promo code. People can get a good deal, I think, on Applaud, yeah?
Yes, we do. If you go to plaud.ai, plant.ai/twist, use the code twist, save 10%. Jason, I'm using mine to take ideas for blog posts when I'm out and about. Love it. And because I have the wristband, my children can't yank it off my body. So not really a clip-on guy yet, but give me like 5 years to have older children, and then I'll be able to, safely wear it like that. But yeah, I'm loving it. Lon's loving it. You're loving it. Kind of a hit here at Twist HQ.